Hello guys! Today, Incheon International Airport was filled with cheering fans when Taehyung of BTS arrived unexpectedly. His presence, which without prior notice immediately attracted the attention of the public and caused a stir at the airport. Adding to the specialness of the moment, Taehyung is seen wearing his military uniform, a sight very rarely witnessed by the army. Taehyung walked out of the arrivals area with a small smile adorning his face, but what was most surprising was the presence of Big Hit Entertainment CEO Hyuk, who personally came to greet him. Hyuk's warm welcome and smile reflect the close and strong relationship between the two, even though Taehyung is currently serving his military service. This move also confirms the importance of the moment, given that Hyuk is very rarely seen publicly welcoming the artist in person. The army's enthusiasm at the airport was unstoppable. Loyal BTS fans filled the arrival terminal, waving banners and posters with messages of loving support for Taehyung. A standing ovation echoed as Taehyung walked out of the area. Though in his military uniform, his trademark charm still exuded the charisma that made fans miss him. While speculation is growing as to the reason for Taehyung's arrival, whether he has just completed a special military mission or is taking a short leave of absence, no official confirmation has been given. However, one thing is for sure, this moment became very memorable for the fans. Taehyung, who appeared simple but full of authority in military uniform, added to the deep impression among the army. They praised his humility, even though he was serving his country. This welcome is proof that BTS, through its members, remains very close to the hearts of fans, even in the midst of mandatory military service. Hyuk, who approached Taehyung, gave a brief but warm hug, highlighting the close relationship between the artist and the CEO. Fans who had been waiting for a chance to see Taehyung up close were moved. Some even shed happy tears as they watched their idols return. Although the situation is formal, Taehyung still exudes his distinctive warmth and charisma, making fans admire him even more. His presence at the airport in military uniform confirmed his commitment not only to state duty, but also to his loyal fans awaiting his return. This moment became one of the fondest memories for ARMY and proved that BTS is always in their hearts, no matter the circumstances. Taehyung's sudden presence is not only a highlight for fans, but also a hot topic on social media. Hashtags such as #WelcomeBackTaehyung and #TaehyungInMilitary instantly topped the global trend on Twitter, with thousands of soldiers from around the world expressing their joy and support. Many expressed pride in seeing Taehyung continue to carry out his country's obligations with dedication, while still maintaining his charm as a beloved K-pop star. High in the crowd, some fans managed to give small gifts and letters of support to Taehyung, who received them all with a friendly smile. Despite being in the military, Taehyung seems to remain humble and warm, which makes his fans respect him even more. Some lucky fans even got to take photos and videos, which then quickly spread widely on social media, adding to the happiness of the ARMY community around the world. Taehyung's modest appearance in his military uniform shows another side of him that many have yet to see. Although she is used to appearing glamorous on stage, today she presents a more mature and responsible image. Many fans praised Taehyung's maturity and how he coped with his military duties calmly and with dignity, without losing the warmth he always showed them. Taehyung's arrival also caused speculation among fans and the media. Many wondered if he was on a special military mission or simply taking a short leave to meet with his family. However, regardless of the reason behind his arrival, one thing is clear: Taehyung remains a figure deeply missed by his fans, and this moment provides immense happiness for the ARMY, who have always been faithful to wait. This moment confirms that even though the members of BTS are undergoing military service, the relationship between them and their fans remains strong. BTS is not only remembered for their music, but also for the emotional closeness they have with the ARMY. The unremitting support from fans, plus a warm welcome from the CEO of Big Hit Entertainment, became a symbol that BTS will always be appreciated and supported, even in times like these. When Taehyung finally leaves the airport, the atmosphere remains filled with excitement and hope. The fans know that even though they haven't seen Taehyung often in some time, they still feel close to him. This moment not only shows Taehyung's commitment to his country, but also his devotion to the fans who have always supported him. As Taehyung left the airport, the fans couldn't hide their excitement and pride. They waved their hands as they continued to cheer, and some were seen crying, realizing that this moment might be the last in a while until they could see Taehyung again in person. However, behind it all, Taehyung's smile and interaction with the fans sends a clear message. Even though he is serving his duty as a soldier, he still thinks of the army. Many commented on how even in formal and stressful situations, Taehyung did not lose his personal touch. The fans highlighted his gesture of always greeting warmly and his way of receiving attention sincerely. Some observers even say that this is further evidence of Taehyung's character, who is known to be affectionate and humble, even in a position that demands high discipline such as conscription. After the incident at the airport, further speculation began to circulate in the fan community and the media. Some suspect that Taehyung may have been given a special military assignment that required him to return to Korea on short notice. Others speculated that he was on a short leave of absence and took advantage of this time to greet his fans. However, until now there has been no official statement from Big Hit Entertainment regarding these details, but on social media, this moment became a place to share beautiful memories between ARMY and Taehyung. Fans from all over the world share the photos and videos they take, as well as personal stories of how Taehyung has inspired them over the years. For many, seeing Taehyung return, even if only briefly, has given a renewed spirit and a deeper sense of closeness to the BTS member. More than just an unexpected arrival, this moment also became a symbol of Taehyung's dedication, not only as an artist, but also as a responsible citizen. Many fans praised how Taehyung was able to balance his role as a member of the military and an idol. They see him as a role model in carrying out obligations responsibly without forgetting his love and support for fans. As time goes on, fans are now looking forward to whether there will be other surprises involving BTS members during their military service. However, this moment has left a deep impression on ARMY and will be remembered as one of the most moving moments in Taehyung's career. His closeness to fans, even in times like these, shows that BTS, and Taehyung in particular, is always there for them, no matter what the circumstances. Taehyung's moment at Incheon International Airport will continue to be remembered as one of the clearest proof of the strong bond between BTS and the ARMY, a relationship that continues to be maintained even though they are serving different roles in each other's lives. After Taehyung left the airport, an atmosphere of euphoria was still felt. Among the fans present, many of them remained on set, sharing emotional moments with each other while rewatching the video of Taehyung's arrival they recorded. Some of the ARMY even held a small session outside the airport, where they sang along to BTS songs as a way of celebrating such a special moment.